Hey guys, I know that it's super late. It is currently April 6th. I should have done this video earlier this week, but I've been so tired this week and just not in the mood to vlog. But I'm gonna do it. These are all my March reads. I definitely read more than I did in February, but then the last 2 weeks of March, I barely read. So there's not as many books as I thought there was gonna be, but there's definitely more than February. So the book that I finished in March was this one. I read it with a friend, and it's a really interesting plot on the back of the book, and it's really good. And then I got to the plot twist, and I actually kind of reread because I was so confused. And I looking back. I think I should reread the whole book with what the plot twist is. But it was very interesting. The plot twist definitely was not what I thought it was going to be. This was another book I read. It was really good. It reminded me a lot of Verity, and it less spicy, which I appreciated. But at the end, your mind will be poof. Okay, this one is one of my favorite books that I've ever read. I think I read it for the first time in 5th grade, and I've read it maybe at least 3 to 4 times. There's a movie that was filmed based off the book, and there's also a second book that I read. I think it's called Soof. It has jelly beans on the front cover. This is another book I read. Actually, I did finish it in March. However, I started this back in August. It took me a while to finish because I was reading it with one of my gal pals. But I really enjoyed the message that it brought. Okay, so fun story. This K-State is a book every year where they pick for all their freshmen to read or something like that in one of the classes. And so at the library, this is one of the books you need to read for Manhattan Reads. And since I didn't start this reading thing since in January, I was behind, and I was you know what, I want to earn the badges that I can. So I ended up reading this. It was not very good. I had to force myself to read this because I just wanted to get the badge. This one was really sweet. I read this with one of my friends. It was so good that I have actually read a couple more books by the same author. This book kind of gives me Mamma Mia similarities with it in a way. Once you read it, you kind of understand. Okay, this one I read because of the author. It was okay. The plot twist wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be, but it was okay. This one I thought was a lot better than the previous one. I was kind of confused on how she was going to get all, how it's going to kind of end, but you're kind of confused on how you're going to get there, but this one was really sweet. Okay, this book was big. There's a lot of characters, which is kind of hard because, you're trying to remember what character goes with what plot, and it's basically a lot of, kindergarten rich kid drama with all the parents. I don't know, but it's quite interesting, really long. I think there's a series, maybe a Netflix or Hulu series about it, which I saw the, ad for it, and it looked okay, so I'm not sure I'm actually gonna end up watching the series. This one was so good. It reminded me a lot of The House Across the Lake, but it's more in depth, and I enjoyed the in-depthness because it kind of explained everything. This one was really good. It reminded me a lot of All the Good People Here, and it has a really good ending. And that's all of it for March, so I'll see you at the end of the month. Bye!